have to do it.
Oh.
Mission and I'm all alone. I'm far from where I'm going and I'm far from home. Somehow I know I'm moving in the right direction. My mama always told me I was gonna be special. I'm out here on a mission and I'm all alone. I'm far from where I'm going and I'm far from home. Somehow I know I'm moving in the right direction. My mama always told me I was gonna be special. Hustle.
If y'all out there listening to this, just put one in the air for Nip. Yes. What's good, Cole? Back at it with the Dawn Core and Dricanhippie show. We are your hosts.
Dawn Core.
Dricanhippie back at it with another episode, quarantine edition.
Quarantine.
You know what I'm saying? But this episode is dedicated to Nipsey Hussle. You know what I'm saying? It's been a year. Late great. So we just gonna talk about him, celebrate him. You hear the music playing, we just gonna let it rock out. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
It's crazy, bro. A lot of people, first of all, rest in peace to the late great Nip Hussle, man. And it's crazy. A lot of people feel like the year went fast.
Yesterday.
To me, it's been a long year, bro.
Listening to him and all that, trying to remember everything.
Yeah.
Everywhere you go on social media, and still his presence on there.
Yeah, I dreaded this 1 year anniversary because I kind of knew the love wouldn't be what it was last year. But I look past it because, this is somebody, I don't like to say idolize, but somebody that I drew a lot of inspiration and motivation in life from.
Yeah.
So it meant a lot to me. You know what I mean? So, it just feels like it's still a void. Like a year later,
Yeah.
I feel like a major void that I don't think ever be filled again. Like we just lost Kobe, right?
Yeah.
But another LA situation. But Kobe already did like so much greatness. Even though Nip has too, but
it's just a different lane. You know what I'm saying? Like sports, especially when you at it at a younger age, that you at it, like
yeah.
Kobe was at it. We saw him when he was 16, 17, then NBA 18 and beyond, you know what I'm saying? So that feels like a big tragedy, almost like the kids that grew up watching Michael Jackson, and then he passes. When he passed, like we was around somebody that was that age, Miss Brooks, and when that happened, she was broke down, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, for us, seeing somebody like Kobe, where we saw every single finals, every single shot that made you feel happy or made me feel hate him, you know what I'm saying? All that comes to fruition.
Yeah, you got a lifetime of that.
So the way you express yourself with Nip is like you was watching him since you caught on to him, and that was very, very, very early. You know what I'm saying? So
the beginner.
It's like when that happened, you was like, damn, he was not even reaching his peak. You know what I'm saying?
No,
like
yeah.
we was all just seeing the very tip of the iceberg. You know what I'm saying? He had so much more to his onion that you had to peel off to be like, man.
You only got a partial of the first layer. You know
And
what
that's
I'm
why
saying?
when
I
you see
think-
somebody like Snoop Dogg compare him to Jesus, it's like because the age, you know what I mean? The age similarity and the people that he touched in his community, you know what I'm saying? So when you hear the stories or you read the books of this mythical person that we know as Jesus, as Jesus, you know what I'm saying?
Like I used to say, I felt like Jesus was someone that
Was like this, like that was just touching his people in a certain way that they was inspired by his stories for generations to keep telling his story, you know what I'm saying? So Nip just had that inspiration, that dedication, that purpose. Like when I hear his music, I listen to his tone of voice. To his tone of voice, you know what I'm saying? It sounds like he's hurting. He always sounded like he was hurting. But then when you got Victory Lap, it sounded like a celebration. Like, yo, I made it, you know what I'm saying? Like, Hov is sitting at my Grammy party talking to me and shit. Like, come on.
I had a post, and I think a lot of people who don't know me didn't understand what I was saying. Where I said, I think yesterday was the first day I was going to give Victory a chance, like to listen to it as an album. I've listened to songs.
Oh, yeah, you told me you never listened to it as a whole
I
project.
haven't since he passed. Since he passed?
Classic.
Since he passed?
Yeah.
No. Because that was, we listen, what I got spinning right now
listen to
is the Marathon Saga. This is the Marathon, this is TMC and Victory Lap mixed.
That's him falling and getting up and
That's the Marathon
being
Saga.
tired
A
and
lot of people don't know that, but this is the Marathon Saga. And that's what Victory Lap was. It was a celebration. It was hard.
yeah,
You know what I'm
with
saying?
with the checkered flag.
Marathon runners know that.
Yeah.
That checkered flag been there, but it was no end. This was the Victory Lap.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
I love that album.
you remember how I felt. I said to Easy the other day, remember you thought we was all money in. I celebrated with him, bro.
Yeah.
Remember when rap niggas came out, I said, so you see this video? You see, he was in Bell.
It
He
was
was in
a
Sally.
Bell show.
Remember? I'm like,
And
bro,
then Rel showed the
come on,
video.
nigga.
His homies.
That shit make my eyes water now, because it's like, I can't listen to that. Not after him being taken away right after that. That hurts. You know what I'm saying? So I go back and I listen to the grind and what got me, focused on somebody that's on a whole other coast from me, more than niggas that's here. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I gained from the truth. Like boom, that's what I wanted to say to you. It's like Soul. Absol, that's your man. It's my man too, but that's your man. You relate.
He put me through it. He helped me through a lot. When it was before I went to school, and like I lost like my third, fourth job, and I just wasn't getting hired and shit, and it was like my early 20s. So it's like, damn, what I'm gonna do? And then listening to him, he was in the same shoes as you. You know what I'm saying? It's just that he was in a different lane. Like I'm saying with Kobe and Nipsey, you know what I'm saying? He was just in a different lane and a different coast. But like I always say, I think I have 3 artists in my top 5 from the West Coast. Like I always say, they so graphic to me that I feel like I'm sitting on Slauson, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm sitting in Compton, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm sitting in Hoover Street, you know what I mean? Like, it just feels like I'm there, you know what I mean? Yeah, and like New York rappers, I witnessed it, I'm there. I know what they talking about.
You lived it.
But they more lyrical with it. So it's like, I'm picking out who got the best wordplay.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But West Coast artists is just different for me. I don't wish, I'm glad that I'm from the East, you know what I'm saying? I wish I was in the West for a little bit, but I'm glad I'm from the East. But the West music just give me a feel.
What I always used to say when we was younger, before we knew about all these things, if I could be from anywhere else, I'd be from where?
West Coast. We used to have Son on Call of Duty, remember my man?
Yeah. I always felt like that would be the only place that I would relate to. You know what I'm saying? But what I was gonna say to you, so long term, right? What is it? Long term?
Long term mentality.
And what's the next one? That's supposed to
come out. Long term. What he said is long term? I forget, but long term it's supposed to be the end. It's 3 parts.
That's like when Drop finally coming out with it, to close the series, right? And it's exactly what you wanted. It has the impact that you've been wanting for this man's past 6 projects. Well, I'm begging niggas. Niggas like, why didn't you selling his shit for $100? Because it's worth it.
Because he the truth.
Because it's worth it. Because it's $1 million worth of game on it.
Because he the truth.
That's why it's worth $100. The niggas was questioning him. And they know what he was talking about.
Yes.
I seen the vision.
He
So
had,
the
he
moment
had Drake on the track early.
The moment he get everything that and killed him, get everything that he's supposed to, he gets smoked.
Yeah. But you know what's eerie about it? Like, he always spoke about it in his music.
He didn't mention it 3 times.
He always spoke about what was going to happen to him in his music.
That's where he only spoke of where he came from, bro.
Yeah.
You could only be who you are, like Hope said. You was who you was before you got here.
That's
This nigga.
But they done showed you in the rap game that you could outgrow that.
He
You know what I'm
was
saying?
outgrowing that.
Yeah,
like you just said. Oh, I'm supposed to be gang. I'm still supposed to be gang banging?
Yeah.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So,
But I know I'm gonna be from RC for life to the day I die.
yeah. But then your people that seen your growth, they gotta let you go too. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't be selfish and take him away for something as selfish as him being who he is. Like you said, you are who you are, you know what I'm saying? I can't have you around me right now until we clear up whatever's going on with you, bro. That's it. And you want to do what you did. You're being selfish. You know what I'm saying? You're being selfish. But the impact he had, for me, I just like the words that I always use for him, his dedication and his inspiration and the way that he just continued going with what he wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? So when he says that he gives out his music for free and he's 360 himself,
360 myself,
and there's more music in his clothes and shows, that's the blueprint that I take from him. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to pay to be on this show. We don't have to pay. We don't have to have products on here that get ads and shit. You know what I'm saying? But if we do have some merch and y'all buy it, that's what's up. You know what I'm saying?
you want to put forward something.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And like when I told Kels, Brian, yo, you got the teas and shit. He said, and the price I'm proud to pay. That comes from Nip. Proud to pay.
Proud to pay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's his mindset. Everybody mindset that's at least in their 30s right now. They if you ain't grow up listening to Nick before he passed, and you did after he passed,
in the game right now.
you got this mindset now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, keep going. That's why we got, what's this? Our 4th, 5th episode since the quarantine started. You know what I'm
You
saying?
could have said we not doing nothing.
Yeah, we could have said we on a hiatus. You know what I'm saying? And I'm having ideas of just going live with certain artists that we did interviews with. Just 10-minute conversations on live. It don't matter if we get an audience or not. Screen record it, put them together, and put an episode out on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Straight like that.
Run your race.
Run your race, man. That's all he said, and that's all I'm carrying with me. But a lot of people like you, Louis, that I have around me, really follow his blueprint. You know what I'm saying? And understand it.
I applied that to my life. To my life. It wasn't, and it's hard to like really explain now, and it's fucked up because I was explaining this prior to this man's death. I was saying this, bro. If niggas just paid Nip attention the way you did everybody else, you'd be good in life. The same way you absorb, the same way you absorb all these pill popping, lean sipping dickheads. Everybody loved what was that whole shit when he was giving game 444? Nigga,
That's because people grew up with him, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, but all Nip shit is 444 shit.
It is. It is. What's your
When you think Hov got the idea of doing some 444 shit?
What's
You
your
think
let
that-
me
you
just
think-
ask you,
You
what's
think
your
that came from him?
what's your top 3 projects of him? Just not to put you in the spot, just that you really like listening to.
TMC, my favorite project from him. Marathon, and I'll probably say Crenshaw.
I love Crenshaw. The one Marathon, the one with the black cover with the words on his face. The black cover with the words on his face. That Marathon.
Yeah.
That one and fuck it, I'm gonna say I know you're gonna hate it. This right here, Victory Lap. I just love Victory Lap. But you know what I'm gonna give a honorary mention to? I might let it bump this. I think Slauson Boy.
Yeah.
Cause Slauson Boy got question number 1. The one where he's like he don't never get scared, he put his chest out. What's the name of that song? I don't know, but that mixtape is fire. That Slauson Boy.
Yeah.
And I love the cover. I got the key to the city. But yeah, so what else you want to tell people about Nip?
It's not too late to get in tune with, I want to say, his philosophy.
You ever got anything that you ordered?
No, they made me cancel my order because they had got. No. Remember, I ordered my shit last year. I ordered my shit before he passed, bro. And then it got backlogged. Just ordering shit, so I got all back stopped. They sent me an email like, just cancel my order and order something again.
So they can see if they can catch you back in the line.
So now the traffic is a little more better because they got to open back up. So I'm gonna order some shit. I want to get a sweatsuit though. I don't want a shirt. Like I said, I want to order some shit that I don't have to keep ordering.
Yeah, I feel you. So we're gonna just say rest in peace to King Nip. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know. I want to touch a little more. I don't know. We should just go a little more with him. You know what I mean? We're almost 20 minutes into the app.
How did you feel the reception about his 1-year anniversary was? Like, remember last year was like the world stopped, bro.
It was almost the same thing.
Yeah?
Yeah, to me, it was almost the same thing where people paying their respect, they stopped. Even worrying about this corona shit. They paid their respect, you know what I'm saying? Throughout the whole day yesterday. I wish we could have recorded this yesterday and put it out, but you know, it's still in the range of it. But I feel like what you was trying to say when you was like, there's a lot of people that's not really, that wasn't in tune with him, but now they are, you know what I'm saying? So you was feeling like it was almost fake love. I feel like you could see that weeded out by now, you know what I'm saying? And the ones that was there are there now still, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Other than that, I just love. Yesterday, I spent my day watching his interviews.
Yeah,
that was
on Tidal.
Not on Tidal, just on YouTube. You know
I was watching his Tidal
I
joint.
don't got Tidal, so. But for me, that was always my thing with Nipsey Hussle. That's how I stood in tune with him, was his interviews.
Yeah.
I was in tune with the music, but you know, I ain't gonna lie. Now I listen to it a whole lot more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I listen to it when you listen to it. Yeah. But for me, it was always his words, the way that he spoke about certain things. I love his Rap Radar interviews.
That's what I was watching, the Rap Radar.
Those are some of my tops for him. I love his Breakfast Club interviews. And then other interviews that he did with like little, he always did interviews with little people.
Because interviews is more powerful than his music?
Yeah. For me though.
No, I mean, no.
But I think it was because you got to see him in an isolated, vulnerable spot, you know what I'm saying? Where people, if they ask you about your childhood, a quick second for you to answer. You know what I'm saying? So you thinking if you go in a real way, in a real direction, that's the direction you gotta go in. If you go in some lying direction, like when he's in the rap radar and he says, "Yo, I thought I was gonna be Chris Carson. I thought I was gonna pop. I started doing music 8, 9. I thought I was gonna pop 11, 12. When I didn't, I was like, fuck this. I'm going to the streets to get money. Cause my Black Sam was a hustler and all this, but he got money different avenues. So I was just like, fuck it, let me follow him. So for me, it was that. But now the music it's even because his music is so, even with a song like this, where you think the hook, you just hear the hook and you like, he not saying nothing on there. He said $1 million life insurance on my flesh.
Nigga, $1,000 t-shirts up in sacks.
Like, come on, like, it's just certain stuff that he say. He shut down LAX, you know what I'm saying, to shoot this video.
White boy in Manhattan pay my taxes, nigga.
Yeah, so yeah, for me, I respect the interviews a whole lot more. All the personal videos that they have of him and his kids, him and his homies, you know what I'm saying? All that stuff. I like all that stuff because he treated himself as a business.
Yeah.
He treated himself bigger than what he was at the time that he was. So when you look back at that old stuff, before it was the marathon store,
Wow,
yeah, and when it was a parking lot, I'm like, wow, that's him. And then you see him in the BET Awards, you be like, that's him. It's still him.
There's people, I see people be like, damn, I missed out on that. Yeah. What was he focused on at that time? Because all he did was get better beats.
Is that like 08, 09 type ish, right?
Something like that, bro. I was
TDE and them was a little mainstream.
Cause remember, bro, I was out west when everybody, cause the East wasn't it for me. I was fucking Pac Div. I was Pac Div, bro. Like niggas can't talk to me, bro.
Pac Division.
Pac Division. I was fucking with them.
UCLA and them. All that LA college.
That's how I ran into. That's how I ran into Kendrick.
Though.
Because they shot at Kendrick and Kendrick smoked.
Skyzoo reminded me of them.
Yeah. And then Nip came out with Hustle in the House, and I was like,
Hustle in the House is so official, son. That gives you West Coast feel to the T. Really, like.
I looked at, and it's great. Like I don't like saying it now because he passed and all the fake shit that be going on. But I always looked at Nip as like LA me.
Yeah.
Like I'll be like I always said, if I be from anywhere else, I'll be from LA. When I seen him, I'm older now. It's not like when I'm young and Snoop my favorite rapper before Big.
Yeah.
I'm older, you around the same age. I'm looking at him like, that's how I'll be about it.
I could flex with you.
I fuck with you. And then listen to him more, I'm like, oh, he not just on that gangster shit.
Yeah.
He about life. He about real shit. So I just want to tell people like, yo, just don't go listen to Victory Lap. Get in tune with that guy.
Go listen to Victory Lap and then go backwards.
Man, look up the books that Nipsey read. Check that out. Google that shit. And read some of those.
Just,
you understand what I'm talking about.
I guess what we say is if you go like false idolize or follow or look up to like celebrities, just make sure you pick the certain ones, you know what I'm saying? And everybody definitely ain't perfect, you know what I'm saying? Like they what he did in the beginning of his life.
Slap a nigga at the last BET Awards.
So it's like
I'm slapping nigga in his fucking
but people got value, so people got value, so you gotta know where you stand with certain people, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I respected about him. And that's what it seemed like. If you knew where you stood with him, you know what I'm saying? So that's what you can ask for from the person.
Yeah, man. So TMC will always continue.
I'm always going to continue, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to his whole family, shout out to Lauren London, shout out to his kids, shout out to everybody, you know what I'm saying? And we just gonna say rest in peace to Nip. And we just gonna jump into some other conversation, you know what I'm saying? Because like what I was saying, I was like, WWND. What would Nip do in the time of the corona, you know what I'm saying? What would he
won't
be
be in America.
He would have went there. You would be cheating with it, bro.
He didn't win back.
Africa, he would have been out. But
He's not there right now.
what we got on the updates, you could turn that down a little bit. What we got on the updates for the corona, I seen the field hospitals being opened.
I can tell
Central
you,
Park.
it's nasty in New York right now.
Yeah, it's nasty in New York. Y'all motherfuckers need to stay in the
Yeah,
house. Y'all playing, talking about we outside. Casanova, stop.
Say that.
Stop.
Yo, Casanova, tell niggas go inside.
Yeah, stop leaving these kids, man. Stop
Okay.
telling them.
Tell niggas go inside.
Tell them go inside like you are in your crib.
Tell
You know
them
what
to
I'm
go inside so we can come back outside.
Word up, man. So this could the numbers need to drop a little bit so we can at least front like China. You know what I'm saying?
He's saying, what I seen earlier, we got another month for this. At least a
Yeah.
little month and a half.
At least till like mid-April, late April.
No. Mid-May.
May. We in April.
April 1st.
April. Nah.
That ain't no April Fool.
Mid-April, late May, mid-May. So
They got the tractor trailers, the freezer trucks in front of the hospitals and shit, bro.
for what? Dead bodies? They
Yeah.
dragging them out and stuff?
They holding them up. I seen it with my own eyes.
Yo, before we get into all the negative stuff about it, just shout out again to all the hospital people that's holding it down.
It's out here trying to
Everybody
do it.
that I see that's like, they got money, that y'all say, like these celebrities and shit, that's giving donations to these people, shout out to y'all.
Thank you.
Shout out to everybody that's really holding it down, because shit is getting real critical out here. It's really looking like a movie.
New York is the epicenter.
New York is the epicenter, and just like we be saying and we be talking in our private conversations, it's too cluttered. Everybody's living on top of each other, and we still doing what we doing
Especially
on a
in
regular
Brooklyn.
basis. Yeah, still doing what they doing on a day-to-day basis. Certain businesses not closing down because they not trying to close.
I
But
still
listen,
gotta go to work every day.
I be thinking about that. I ask you every day, like, yo, yeah, what? I be like, yo, why they got a man going outside like that? Like,
I'm
shit,
at
it's
work.
crazy. My son
I'm
got
gloved up. I got my mask on, but I be feeling crazy,
yeah,
bro.
like going outside mid-morning, early morning, like
5:30.
Come
I'm
on.
on the bus.
that's when it's rapid. That's my fault. Shit is serious.
Nah, I ain't gonna hold you.
I
said
was
it.
worried about Tay for a little bit. I was like, yo, they still got you going to work, son. Like, come on, man. You niggas is crazy. Like,
Listen, I said
they
it.
still got Kylie going to work. I be worried about him
He in
every
the
night he
hospital.
step out.
He know about the freezer truck outside.
Yeah, he know about everything before we know about
They
it.
loaded him up in the lift.
Yeah.
Yeah, you heard that? Wrapped up in plastic. I seen it. Across the street from LIU College.
Again, shout out to Tay for letting us record at the
Yes,
spot.
thank you,
You know what I'm
Tay.
saying?
Hey, with that.
But
Yeah, it's bad out here, man.
so they got the field hospitals opening just like movies.
I just want to say rest in peace to everybody I know who has a family member that passed away. Because every day I see somebody else posting their uncle, their grandparent, their
Elder family member?
their grandmother, their mother, their cousin. It's nasty.
Yeah, it's getting real crazy.
Called Mom Dukes today, like asked her what's going on, cause she still gotta go out to dialysis and shit.
Yeah, she good though.
She good. My pops down in Georgia called him. He gloved up, but he ain't got nobody down there with it.
They haven't caught no cases down there, down south.
Not where
Well,
he
yeah.
at. You know, my pops. Got a
cool.
mini, yeah, he got a rapper crib down there. So
Your brother still out here.
you seen him, right?
I ran into him the day we finished recording the other day.
I said, Ty, what are you doing, man?
My boy was in the park playing ball. I'm like, boy, what you doing? He like, what's good, bro? I'm like,
What's good?
shit.
Shit
You
good right
outside.
now. It's all bad out here, bro.
I see you outside.
You out here?
I just like
Sweating?
I just like your brother. We was just recording the episode. He was like, "Oh word." That's when I called you to let him talk to you for a minute. So
Listen, man.
stay your ass in the
I
house.
need everybody to stay outside. Like you gotta go do something important. Don't touch nothing when you outside. When you get home, wash your hands, then sanitize them, then wash them again.
Oh, God.
Alright? And drink a little bit of hot water, like they said, no water.
I
Go ahead, drink some.
I just think.
Just have one, just buy $1 water. You got waters, drink that temperature.
I just been
That
typing.
room temperature
Yo,
water.
I've been on this show. Just killing it.
You hot right now?
Yeah, I'm on a 22-game hitting streak. I'm batting 320, 22 home runs, 58
You gotta get
RBIs.
that 2020.
But you know what got me mad? They didn't put me in the All-Star game, bro. I was in the home run derby. I was like, oh, I'm not an All-Star, okay. But my team we like last in our division, so we're not going to playoffs. So that's why I'm killing. I'm like, all right,
You're making excuses.
I'm making my season happen. I'm like, this me. I'm in my 10th, 11th
So you
season.
thought you was going to the All-Star game because you hot right now?
Come on, bro. But
It's lit.
what else you want to say about the Corona, man? I think I'm kind of running out of words, man.
They said we got about a month in this, man. Alright, so hold on tight.
Hold on tight. Every time we get up
They got the strip clubs on Instagram if anybody's interested. You know, I don't indulge in strip club activities.
But
I'm retired.
I will sneak into a club on Instagram.
But
And look, I'll give a peek. You know what I'm saying? Take on the window.
Take a little peek through the door real quick, and then I'm out.
I mean, shout out to Tory Lanez. He killing it so far.
Cindy's still in jail, I think.
Uzi, oh yeah, Cindy.
There's somebody else, but I forgot his Instagram. But they out here shaking
And
that
they
ass.
let out Cool to be and they about to let out 6ix9ine.
6ix9ine home.
Crazy. 6ix9ine right up the block right now. Whatever.
He's 6'9". He home. They said, oh, it's Rona in there. We can't let our rat get
You know what I'm
sick.
saying? We need him.
We need him on the street.
He got asthma. Get him out of here.
Get him out of there.
I read a story that they putting inmates on 24-hour lockdown, bro, to try to stop the epidemic. Bro, like, what we do? Y'all about to kill these people? Yo, it is getting real
This
crazy.
is why I always preach, don't go to jail, man.
Yeah, because if something like this happen, y'all might be the first ones to get up out of here.
You all gonna be
So
the
then
first
they can replace y'all with the people, and they get them. Damn, no. This shit is crazy.
You know the plan is to shut down records anyway, right?
Yeah. They
At my
already
job,
sold it.
bro, at my job, they do the business at my job, bro.
They already sold it, or they still doing it?
Listen,
I think they sold
I
it.
ain't in the meetings. And I know they had a few conferences, you know, I gotta stand in. Make sure nobody pull a hammer out
They
and
about
shit.
to turn that shit into another like stack.
Nah, they about to change that shit into something fire.
They gonna put complexes and all that. More. They is gonna be his own island, almost like Staten Island, his own borough.
Bookings and all that about to get snatched down soon.
What? So what they think about doing with all the bad guys? Where they putting all the bad guys?
We're the ones that don't want to be citizens. Guys.
Word.
They're building up.
They doing new stuff.
Yeah, the jail. You know the jail put straight for me.
I don't advocate none of this prison stuff because it doesn't reform people. They really like enslave us in America. You know what I'm saying?
That shit.
Other countries is kind of different, but it's kind of worse or it's
That
kind of
shit
better.
don't
But
reform
it's
nobody.
supposed to reform you to be like, or like almost like when you a kid and they put you on punishment. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, go stare in the corner of the wall, but you still in your room. Like, like I don't know. I don't agree with none of that. But
That's a topic. Like, how is prison supposed to reform somebody? In what way?
especially if you treating them how you treating them. But I put you on to some Vice documentaries and shit where like in certain countries, it's literally a reform shit where
I'm
it's
talking about here.
yeah, that's what I mean.
I've never been to no other fucking.
But our prison system comes in from our slavery system, you know what I'm saying? So it's
prison is slavery.
yeah, it's like
It's in the fucking Constitution.
it's in the Constitution where if you're in prison, you are a slave to that
Slavery
county or a slave that
is
you-
abolished
that quarter.
unless you are property of that said state. That's in the Constitution. So when you go to jail, they say you are property of the state. You are number. Just like they said they're gonna pay inmates $6 an hour to dig mass graves
Yeah.
for the coronavirus. That was another thing.
Oh my God.
nasty out here, bro.
I don't know.
Listen, man, we get through this. I'm buying the gas mask. I'm buying the other shit. I'm buying a bunch of shit, bro. I'm be prepared because you're not gonna fuck me over the next
Well,
time.
not next
I'm
time.
ready. I'm ready. Fuck out of here. It's not happening. I ain't gonna say what else I'm buying, but I'm gonna have some
They
mask.
say your man Dolan caught the Rona.
That ain't my man.
I mean,
And to be honest, you know, did he die?
nah, I ain't.
Then don't
Well,
tell me.
Cuomo's
It's
cousin
only
caught it, right?
his brother.
His brother, the CNN reporter.
Yeah, when he was arguing with, that's his brother.
Man,
How he catch it? You want to report shit, right?
I want to be all up in people's grill.
You don't
It's one
understand.
of my favorite.
China got their shit together because the ruler over there said everything shut down. Not over here. You still got niggas moving out here. How you gonna tell people to stay home, but then make the buses free? How? How you gonna tell
But
New
the
York?
trains, you still got.
How you gonna tell New York niggas stay home? Oh, but if you go out,
buses?
the bus is free.
Yo, I'm going to chill at the homie crib. I could get 3 buses to get to his crib.
You going places you never. Nah, I'm not going nowhere. Man. You like, yo, the bus free? I'm doing that shit. So I don't get it. If it's supposed to be shut down the MTA. MTA private though. They telling niggas, yo, suck my dick, you heard? I'm not shutting nothing down. This is what I do. I make the bus free, but niggas gotta pay on that train. That's crazy. And then, I ain't gonna hold you. They cut the service.
They just said the C line not running, so
Bro, they
use
cut.
the D or the E for that.
They cut the service. All service. Buses, all that.
With
Everywhere. Bro, alright,
New
leaving.
York.
All over. I was catching the bus. Yeah, they made it free and I still gotta go to work. I was catching the bus at 5:30. It was one coming at 5:16, 5:30, and 5:42. Now that shit coming at 5:02 and 5:50. The train from coming home, 2:05, 2:15, 2:25, 2:35. Now, 2:10, 2:40. Yo, how you telling people social distance, but you cutting service, so now it's more people piling on that still gotta go to work? How that make sense, bro?
Right?
How that make sense? Then the bus is free. You got people getting on the bus. Oh, no, you got to get on through the back. But if you got a wheelchair, you come through the front. Why is people in wheelchairs outside? Where you going?
I was saying that to myself. Where the? I don't know.
Where they going?
I don't know. Yo,
How do you can't manage this shit, bro? Not here. Not
not
here.
in New York. But so that's what makes me scared, and that's why I keep asking you week by week. And you see that now more cops are on corners, making sure people not really doing what we saying, right? I keep like martial law. It had like New York, like come on,
They
like,
have to
you
here.
have to here, son, because people act like they not gonna die off this shit,
Niggas don't care, bro.
or they just don't care. Like, bro, alright,
Niggas don't care.
get out the way.
I'm seeing niggas with masks and no gloves,
Playing,
holding the rail on the train, bro.
then scratching your nose. Like, come on.
Listen, man, I don't know.
What else we got for this
I
episode?
don't come outside after 8 o'clock unless I'm walking my dog.
Shit is getting crazy. You watched it yet?
What?
The Tiger King joint?
I'm not watching that yet, bro.
Yo.
He wild.
Yo, this white dude is crazy. Son.
He wild.
There's mass murder in this, kidnapping, everything, son. Everything, bro. Everything. The lady that worked with him, right, Tay? She got the missing arm. She got attacked by the tiger, so the tiger bit her whole arm off, bro. bit her whole arm off, son. And then
Listen,
she came back to work a week later. Talking about already, they hiring niggas on Craigslist and
Niggas
shit.
is coked up.
Yo,
man.
it's crazy, but he Caked up.
He's funny though.
It's crazy, son. It's crazy. So you gotta watch it. You gotta
I'm not
watch
watching it right now. You know,
Yeah, not right
I
now.
got shit
I
lined
feel
up.
you, yeah.
I'm not.
But when you
I'm
watch
finished
it,
a lot.
you're gonna be like, this cracker is
You
crazy.
gonna do that?
Yeah, I could call him a cracker. I don't care.
Why? He said it.
He said what?
Did he call stuff that?
No. But he said that he don't like that he wasn't able to use the N-word in his documentary.
Oh, so he uses it.
He uses the N-word.
Oh,
He's
so he's a
racist.
cracker.
Yeah, he's a cracker. He's
Okay.
crazy. But it's crazy intriguing too. It's like, oh
Why
wow.
I'm giving him why I'm watching
I
that? If
don't
he
watch
racist?
it. I don't know. Because we watch racist shit all the time. We watch
We
the
do.
NFL. Watch it. Just watch it. Just one episode. Just the first episode. You
Well,
gonna be
why-
like, alright, I don't need to watch no more.
Hold on.
It's
you gotta
just
tell me
crazy.
this. Why he couldn't use the N-word if he uses it?
I don't know. Probably Netflix, contract. I don't know. But
Okay.
he was just
Who the
upset
fuck
about it.
is he though?
He the man. He Joe Exotic, boy. He owned the zoo. It's just about big cats. He just owned big cats, tigers, lions, shit like that. He killed them. He killed some of them. He fed them to the other cats. It's like he was just wild. You just gotta give it a watch. I ain't gonna keep going about it because I ain't gonna find. I watched 2, 3 episodes. I ain't watched the whole shit. I
I'm
gotta watch the whole
watching
shit.
a lot right now. I'm finishing up Ozark right now, which is
I'm tight that we watching Tokyo Drift right now. That shit got me upset. That's the worst Fast and Furious ever.
finishing out Fast and Furious. It's Tokyo.
Yo, but that Tiger Joint.
I'm not checking
Tiger
it out.
Joint.
Not right now. I'll probably check that out in the year. So.
Yeah.
I'm watching a lot right now.
I'm watching a lot too. We about to close this episode because we about to we're gonna record another episode. We're gonna do something crazy, something that everybody asked us for. We just gonna do an episode based on that. So we're gonna close this episode with you interested and ready for the Last Dance documentary, Michael Jordan's last
They
three-peat,
moved it up.
10 part.
Oh, you ready?
I'm gonna watch it.
I ain't asked you.
I don't care about him. I don't care about all the hype y'all try to put on him and all that
Who
extra
is the,
stuff.
I don't put no
Everybody
hype
in
on
the world.
Bro, I don't put no hype on Mike.
I don't care.
Yeah, why you asking right now? We didn't really sound
Because
like-
the whole, don't worry about it. We about to close the episode. So,
Yeah, I want to see that.
yeah, I want to see it
I'm
too.
hyped for it.
I'm hyped for it too. I want to see it.
That's why I was asking you what you said. You don't care. Like it's only about him.
I just want to see everything that was off court. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm talking about.
You know, that's all I'm interested in. So, you got anything you want to give the people?
Be
Rest
safe,
in peace,
man.
Nip.
Rest in
Be
peace,
safe.
man.
Make sure if y'all going outside is to make some money.
Keep your gloves
not in
on.
dirty ways. What else?
Sneeze in your own.
Okay.
Dab on it.
So for Dawn Call,
Yeah.
it's Dricanhippie. And y'all already know what we about to do. We about to get up out of here. And that's a wrap.